President Trump is threatening to send federal agents to Chicago and other U.S. cities. They've got one thing in common, these cities, they're run by Democrats, which the president himself has even pointed out.
We're looking at Chicago, too. We're looking at New York. Look at what's going on. All run by Democrats. This is worse than Afghanistan, by far. This is worse than anything anyone's ever seen.
The president insists the move is necessary to crack down on rising violence and crime. A source telling CNN the DHS plans to send more than 150 Homeland Security investigations agents to Chicago this week to be there through the summer. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot is pushing back. She tweeted, "Mr. President, or not, I don't care one bit what your name is. I will not allow troops in Chicago, and I will do everything in my power to stop you." This is following some shocking images that we have seen coming out of Portland, where unidentified agents in camouflage have been sweeping the streets and taking protesters and tossing them in unmarked cars. Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth is joining me now. She is a former U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel. She's a combat veteran of the Iraq War. And I just wonder, what's your reaction to the president threatening to send federal law enforcement to Chicago and other cities like New York, Philadelphia, and Detroit?
Well, my answer to him is don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. This is disgusting, and it is the further politicization of our institutions, which should be nonpartisan. He did it with the military when he sent National Guard troops against peaceful protesters in Lafayette Square, and now he's done it in Portland, and he's come to Chicago. Don't even think about it. If you want to do something about gun violence, call Mitch McConnell. Let's have a vote on the floor today on universal background checks and on straw purchases of guns. Let's go after gun trafficking. You want to do something? Call Mitch McConnell, have that vote. It would pass. Do not do this. This is wrong.
Do you worry?
Yeah.
Do you worry how it would play out, though? I mean, if you have the mayor saying that she's not going to allow this, and you have the president with this plan, and somehow there's kind of a clash, are you worried about how this plays out?
Of course I'm worried, but this is what this president does. He has overreached his authority, and my understanding for what they plan on doing in Chicago is actually sending DHS and then also ICE troops, folks to come after so-called human trafficking, and so they're not even coming to work on gun violence. And what are they coming for? I mean, in Portland, they did it to protect Confederate statues, so they sent federal troops in unmarked cars, in riot gear without any designation on it, to go protect statues of people who were traitors to this nation. That's what he's standing up for. Don't even think about it in Chicago, and certainly not anywhere in this country. It is wrong, and I'm going to work very hard to stop him.